Hello, everyone, and welcome to Desu.
Desu!
Desu!
Very much Desu.
Before we begin, we would like to welcome back Caleb, not only as a guest this time, but he is now a permanent member. He is the second editor, along with our lovely Lamplight.
We'll drag him in and do the work.
Guys, please help me. I'm here against my will, guys. I'm being so serious. Help me.
We will work him to death. Don't worry about it. He'll be fine. They
feed me breadcrumbs and water.
Please, you're in a monitor. We feed you one.
We clone him every now
binary.
and then. So
Feed you binary and firewalls.
yeah.
The zeros and ones are never the same. Be consistent.
Anyways, apart from joking around with our new AI system, we're good. This month we are talking about Digimon Adventure.
We're doing this one season at a time. I am saying this now only because our stupid little fox wanted to try and put it all in one thing, and I told him he can go jump off a cliff because I wasn't about to do that and kill myself. So fuck you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just realized how many expletives was in that, and I apologize.
It's okay.
Fair enough.
But that's kind of how the conversation went.
We're good.
Anyways, you can go ahead and do the intro.
Alright. This should be fun. Especially because I don't have my glasses. The series was released in Japan in the late 1990s, as well as had an American release around the same time. Unlike most anime shows in the 90s that had English dubs, Digimon kept most of its Japanese names and city names, with Americanized nicknames for a few of the characters. The series got its start when a short film based on the digital pets called Digimon Adventures was released, but Toei Animation requested it be turned into a TV series as well. Excuse me. All of the characters' names had kanji that was related to luck in some way or another. When Saban released the rights, a lot of dialogue was changed from the more serious tone to be mainly humorous, rendering some of the scenes confusing to those who watched the Japanese dub.
Oh yeah.
The series... a friend of mine swears by the Japanese dub, so I understood what she meant. I've watched both. I still love the dub because that's what I grew up on, but I get it.
Yeah,
the sub is still the sub is amazing. The dub is still one of my personal favorites.
Fair enough. But no, what I'm gonna say is that normally I will always say that that you should always watch the dub over the sub. That's not dub over sub. Sorry, other way around. Sub over dub. Except for Digimon. Digimon is one of the very few rare cases where I will always say watch the dub over the sub because the dub is amazing.
The dub is amazing. I love it.
It is amazing. Like I can no longer watch, at least when it comes to Digimon Adventure up to the newest one, I can no longer watch them in Japanese because the voices don't match anymore. That is how bad it's gotten.
For you, anyway.
For me, anyway. That is how bad it's gotten. This is going to be a fun episode. We're all either tired, sick, or otherwise.
Or both.
I'm capable.
Or both.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead, Sarah. You can continue. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's fine to interject. The series also produced 2 movies dealing with the first season, Digimon Adventure, which acted as the pilot for the series, and Our War Game, which acted as sort of a continuation as it takes place a few months after the main series ends.
Speaking of movies...
Yeah!
I'm sorry.
It's kind of like that. You're fine.
Speaking of movies, we kind of have to bring up the cluster that is Digimon, the first movie.
Do not, because that also has 2 in it, so we can bring it up then.
Fair enough. Okay, go ahead.
So triumphant.
Digimon Adventure 1 has a total of 54 episodes and has gained a sort of revamp in celebration of its 15th anniversary called Digimon Tri, which acts as a continuation of the series, which takes place after Digimon Adventures 2. Many games, manga, comics, drama CDs, which I really want to find, and light novels have been based on the concept. The latest bit being Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth for the PS4, which a friend of mine has, the same friend who swears by the sub, and oh my god, I want it.
I will say this: I personally think that the Digimon anime is way better than the Pokemon anime, but when it comes to games, you can't beat Pokemon. You can't.
Sleuth was pretty good.
I'm not saying it wasn't good, and I'm not saying it wasn't different from. I'm not saying it wasn't different from other series, but even Digimon Cyber Sleuth took inspiration from Pokemon. You have to admit that's true.
No.
It is. Well,
It took a bit of inspiration from Pokemon.
Takes a bit of inspiration, but Pokemon literally has you going around doing something that's kind of redundant at this point.
Well, that depends.
Almost every Pokemon game is the same, my friend.
Not the upcoming one.
The only difference they add in the upcoming one is they have 3-way battles, not just 2. And now there's a bunch of new types with Z moves, which is basically a Mega Evolution.
And there's no gyms. There's no gyms. They actually changed a lot of the quote unquote gym challenges, which are actually island challenges. But I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah.
Like I said, as it's quote unquote different, but it's still kind of the same concept that they've been doing for years. It works. It goes for the formula, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but at the same time, if it gets redundant, it gets old.
Not in Sun and Moon. In Sun and Moon, they actually do change it to where, like, instead of doing gym challenges, you're doing like fetch quests for the gym leader of sorts.
It is the exact same.
You're doing fetch quests.
Yay, fun.
It's the exact same principle anyway.
Thank you.
Really. I don't agree, but that's just me. Anyways, onto the plot, and this one's me. Woohoo! Our story begins with 7 children attending a summer camp, getting to know one another. It is here when we meet the leader of the group. I'm just Kamiya. Kamiya, thank you. Yamato Mad Ishida, who pretty much just says, "I am the rival."
It's a Sora and Riku kind of thing, if you think about it.
And only that is something that happens all throughout the anime. Matt was just the first to do it, so. Sora Takanuchi, I hope I didn't butcher that.
Nope, that one's fine.
Koshiro Izumi, God.
Where's the A coming from?
I swear to God, normally I'm good at pronouncing names. I swear to God.
Our track record the track record we have is otherwise.
Yeah, thank you, Lamp.
Shut up. Mimi Takikawa. I love this.
Right, you're right. Keep going.
Takikawa.
There you go.
There we go. I really don't like Mimi, but I'll get into that later.
Why? Because she's adorable.
She's
and I like
so
her.
American. It's lovely.
She is so American.
You already know.
Go. Keep talking. Call the name.
Joe Kino, who I love Joe. Joe's amazing. Takeru TK Takashi. And Takeru TK Takashi. Yeah, I can talk, I swear. Normally I can talk. All roughly around the same age, except for a few, but...
Joe is the oldest and TK is the youngest.
Yeah, there's that. And as well, TK is Matt's younger sibling.
Younger brother, yeah.
They all expect a normal, boring summer camp experience, but suddenly the bizarre weather starts acting...
This is why I write things a certain way, my friend. Because when you try to fuck it up, it doesn't work.
Suddenly the weather starts acting bizarre, and all of them are tossed from the world. They all wake up in a different place entirely called the digital world.
Jesus.
Look at the chat real fast. I'm sorry.
God, what did you do?
Just thinking out loud, but that kind of matches up.
It does, but at the same time, I never thought of that until you said that. Holy shit.
Oh, God darn it.
Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Can I continue without puns?
You're
Please?
good.
Yes,
You're
yes, you
good.
can.
Oh, God. I hate the people I work with.
You don't love us.
Fair enough. Or the Digi world, as it's known, are greeted by creatures that call themselves Digimon. Each child has their own partner and a Digivice. Tai has Agumon, Mad has Gabumon, Sora has Biomon, Mimi has Palmon, Izzy has Tentomon. I swear to God I can talk again. Joe has TK has Pac-Man. Actually, funny enough, this is the only series where the Digivices are not actually color-coded at first.
This is true.
But that's that. But
They
then,
do become color-coded later on, but this is the first, and this is the first and so far only of the entire series, the only season that actually has like all the Digivices looking just the same. These gray little
they're
these gray
little blue, dear.
They're gray.
and
They're
that
blue.
and
Look
they,
at this blue.
then they realize the marketing potential, and they're like, let's color code these, collect them all.
Yeah.
Let's color code them to the characters. That way, you know, whenever we get to Kairi, wrong character. Kari has pink, and, you know, we can have the girls have these really vibrant, pretty colors, and the boys can have these really deep, rich colors. I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah. Fair enough.
I cannot believe I said Kairi. I meant Kari. Blah, their names are too similar.
Kyrie's cool too.
It's Kari. I know it's Hikari, but at the same time, Kari in the English is just like me going meh.
Yeah, I like Kari, but we'll get into that later. She does appear in season 1, so we will get to that when we get to it.
I'm trying not to look at your goddamn photo.
These. Oh God. Okay, what did you send this time?
It's a realistic representation of the later Digimon.
Yeah.
Really? Really? Okay. Okay. Anyways, these 7 then go on to battle evil Digimon while finding out that they are the chosen ones, called the Digidestined. However, they find out that Digimon was only Devimon. I said Digimon. Duh. Technically speaking, he is a Digimon, but yeah. That Devimon was only one threat. They have to find their crest to go along with their tags. That Genai, the old coot. I said Genai. Anyways, that Genai said were constructed for them. They face Edamon, a very bad Elvis-like Digimon who really can't carry a tune to save his life, and him with using the power of the crest.
Hi! Hey, Shark! Look, it's you in Digimon form!
Oh God. Where? What? What?
The monkey that couldn't hold the tune.
Oh, you're
That's what she was saying.
I'm very glad that Lamp understood my jokes, so I'm alright.
I'm on point. I'm on point.
Anyways, the third enemy and probably the hardest to fight against was Myotismon, who used the fact that not all the children could utilize the power of their to his advantage and moved to take over the human world. The original 7 now have to move quickly before he finds the 8th child, the one that is prophesied to destroy Myotismon. Under his command is Gatomon, who is amazing, but we'll get into it later. A Digimon level... Again, I'm stupid.
Just keep going.
A champion level cat-like Digimon. However, with Wizardmon's help, she is united with Kari. I'm just gonna say Kari. I'm not even about saying Hikari. Hikari, Kari, Yagami. Yagami. Thank you. I can talk. I'm tired. Go easy on me. I'm tired. Kai's little sister. They find out that she is a Digimon partner that could. And that Kari. So you misspelled Kari, by the way.
Tire.
I know. I realize that now. I'm sorry.
That.
I was typing this really fast. I'm sorry.
That Kyer is her child.
Sorry, leave me alone.
This now has.
See, we now need
There,
we
now
now
you
need
can't
to.
say it's misspelled, you dick.
And that Kari is her child. This now has everyone scrambling as Myotismon uses all of this to his advantage and even kills Wizardmon. Worst death in the series. Just
The saddest in the series. What are
the
you talking
worst.
about?
It hurt. It hurt.
It hit you straight in the freaking feels.
Wizardmon, poor Wizardmon. And actually, this started another trend of just Wizardmon dying in almost every single series, too. You do realize this.
Wait, what?
Wizardmon, there's always a Wizardmon in every single season, and it always ends badly.
Yeah, I know. It makes me hurt.
Oh no, that's not even the worst of it. We'll get into that. He is killed, but comes back as Venomyotismon by absorbing his servant Devimon.
That poor baby.
Yeah, I like Devimon. Devimon.
So I forgot. How did Wizardmon die again?
He essentially got shot
through the middle.
Yeah.
If anyone makes a Bon Jovi joke, I'm gonna have to kill somebody.
I was gonna say no. Some use counterspell. That's a Magic the Gathering card joke.
Yeah, it was.
We're nerds, no.
Well, considering I have 11 sets of D&D dice, yeah, we kind of are.
Someone used
Yeah.
counterspell and they rolled success.
I have 4 sets of 100 cards for Magic, so yay, Commander.
Anyway, keep moving.
Yeah.
This is f***ing weird.
Hey, you decided to join our club, so enjoy it.
I preface the fact that I was brought here and programmed against my will.
Hey, it's a good thing.
Not really.
Lip, quickly reprogram again.
No, he's fine. I'd rather have him suffer.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
Using the power of
Thank you,
Digivices, shut up. Using the power of
Go on. Do the thing.
using the power of Digivices, he is destroyed by Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon, but the fight goes back to Digital World to fight the Dark Masters, the ones in charge of Spiral Mountain. This has the group split up for a time, but eventually they come back together to defeat Metal Seadramon. Ocean's Puppetmon is the forests, Machine Dramon is the cities, and Piedmon is the Dark Wastelands. Once these guys are all taken down and the digital world is back to normal, they have one more fight, one against
Apocalypmon.
Yeah.
Apocalypmon. Thank you. It's essentially Emomon. I mean, come on.
Dude, no. Let's not even go there. We're not even at that point. Keep reading.
The main Digimon who gave the original 3 enemies their powers. This fight leads them to be erased, but they come back and defeat him, but use their Digivices to stop his last attack, destroying him for good.
It got complicated.
Honestly, this is honestly the worst part of the anime for me. I do not like this part of the anime at all.
It
at all.
Literally decided to get so convoluted that you're just like, are you done yet?
I wanted it to end after Myotis one. That's when it should have ended.
I didn't mind the Dark Masters, actually. I liked the Dark Masters. Puppetmon was one of my favorite Dark Masters, actually. Piedmon pissed me off.
Piedmon was funny. I like Piedmon because he just said, "Fuck you all. I don't even need henchmen. I am just a badass in my own right."
This is true, because he did turn them into keychains. Look at these. This is merchandising. Collect them all.
Exactly.
Yep, there you go. After this fight, the kids are told that they have to they have a short window before the portal to their world closes, and they'd be stuck in the digital world forever. Yeah, forever lasted a whole year.
Forever lasted a few months.
I mean,
Yeah, fair enough.
It's Japan. Come on, that's not forever.
After a few goodbyes, the 8 kids got onto a trolley, not in, well,
Whatever.
Onto, same difference at this point.
yeah,
Keep going.
onto a trolley, and head back to the real world, waving to their running Digimon partners on the shore.
That is literally the entire plot, not convoluted, condensed into as small as I could make it.
Yeah, and I don't like the ending all that much.
You mean it didn't tie it all together?
Anyways, first impressions. Caleb, you get to start this one.
I thought we had to do world.
Did we?
No, we do world later.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I watched this series, and I had a bit of a nostalgia kick from it. But when I first watched it, like a while back, when I first watched like the absolute first season, I was really like into it. But see, I had heard of like the merchandise and stuff before I'd ever seen it, before I'd ever seen anime. But everything, I just love everything about like Digimon, the first series, because it was like the first real anime that I watched besides like Dragon Ball. So it's always gonna have like a little. I'm gonna be biased about it. So
Fair
if
enough.
I get into like a shouting match with either one of you, I apologize in advance.
Oh no, I expect it to happen at some point.
If it gets too bad, I just mute my systems and continue with your business. But with this, I had a few problems with the dubbed version. One being a lot of the terms that like was stated before, they get really Americanized. It really confuses some stuff because some of the moods don't match the lines.
Yeah, fair enough.
I had an example, but I forgot it. Proves where my programming is.
Oh
It's
joy.
okay, it's okay.
Oh, we have an idiot for an AI.
I'm the idiot. Well, I'm the idiot here. But I mean,
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, as much as I want to debate that, you're not wrong. So, I'll let that slide.
No, we're all idiots in one way or another.
Do not forget that I controlled the ship's navigation of those things. So,
Oh no, Sammy, you're the most insane of us all.
How am I insane?
she is
'Cause you
sane.
just are.
She is sane. I'm insane, and the rest of us are just kind of meh.
Yeah. Anyways, so then my turn. For my first impression, I have a similar one to Caleb, in that this was one of the first anime I ever watched. This, Pokemon, and actually Dragon Ball Z for me, not Dragon Ball. I didn't watch Dragon Ball until years later, actually. But yeah, no, this is one of my first series, and this is one of the first series that I ever watched, and I can sum it up in 4 words, and they're very meaningful. Leomon will always die.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Always.
these are facts.
You know, at least they have the freaking nursery, so yay.
That's a sound.
That was
Oh god, Caleb, set up the firewall!
You feed me firewalls, I can't regurgitate them.
No, wait, I found it.
Then why did we hire you?
No, wait, I found it.
You didn't.
It's Norton. It's Norton. I've been using Norton. Sorry.
ha! I have no more static.
Okay, there we go.
I uninstalled
Yeah,
Norton.
stop them. Okay, anyways.
We uninstalled Norton antivirus.
I swear to God, I'm going to fly this ship into the sun. I swear.
Please don't do that. I actually don't
Don't
want
worry.
to die.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We can take control of the ship anytime we want to.
Ah.
Really?
I'm afraid I can't do that.
I'm looking at the waves. There's no static on my end.
Lamplight, am I crazy? Do you hear it too?
I hear it too, actually.
I felt it.
Okay, it seems to be fixed now. Hopefully.
Good old Norton security.
We do apologize. We're having some technical difficulties. Our new way we're being hacked. So technical difficulties.
Can't really blame that on me. I'm not a firewall.
Okay, boys,
Yes.
Seriously, do you hear any static?
No, we don't.
No.
We don't.
Thanks God. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, but no, yeah, those are the 4 words I believe. And it just encompasses the entire series is that Leomon will always die. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Anywho,
But,
isn't that going
yeah.
into the blooper reel?
Lamp, go ahead.
Oh, what do I remember from this show? I think I caught it back when I was watching. Oh, what was the original? It was before 4Kids. It was WB in the morning. I think it was.
Oh yeah, Kids
Fox?
WB.
I saw it too.
It
Kids
was.
WB.
You're talking about like Fox Kids or Fox Fox or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. I used to watch it on there, and
Four Kids?
Warner Brothers had their own thing.
4 Kids?
it was. I think it was that or before then, but I remember it was like something like that. I was like, okay, I can watch this, and then it was because my first thought was, okay, I've seen the idea of digital world before, but let's see how they add creatures into this, and it wasn't really like saying it was kind of ham-handed in the sense of you have to evolve to do this, blah blah, but it was a welcome change from just Pokemon, so I like just a bit of a tweak.
Oh yeah, no. In my opinion, I will always say this anime is 10 times better than any Pokemon season because the anime in general, not just season 1, but the anime in general, because they change the characters all the time, because they change the concepts all of the time, but still keep a few core concepts there, they still change it enough to where they keep it interesting. They keep people interested in coming back to see what's going to happen next.
Yeah, I think that's why I liked it too. Is the story was at least relatable between like the tamer and creature. That there was actually like a bond between the creatures.
Yeah.
Which was more like I say from most things. Was like here's a partner, and I'll go fight. So
though there's one thing I will give Pokemon, because they introduced the idea that anybody could be a Pokemon master. They do become more inclusive since there are only 8 chosen ones.
True.
And that's a flaw with any kind of chosen one story, is that it goes from being inclusive to being more story driven. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I kind of disagree with
How so?
with the Pokemon Digimon thing. I kind of felt that with that, I kind of felt like Pokemon didn't. I've actually felt that Digimon kind of had a bit of repetition, and that's where I kind of fell off with it. Whereas Pokemon kind of had some stuff that was being thrown at me, because I think that if James with boobs isn't interesting enough for you, then I don't really know what it can be.
Technically speaking, that episode is not canon to the entire series anymore.
I will count it as canon.
But no, and that's fair. That is your opinion. That's fair. Just like it's my opinion that I believe that the Digimon anime is 10 times better than Pokemon. But again, that's just me. And there's a bug just flying around my screen.
Good.
Anyways, Sammy, go ahead for your first impressions.
First impression was, child watching Saturday morning cartoons, finding this, and absolutely adoring it, and really wishing with all of her freaking heart that this could actually be true. And it's not. But yeah, no, it was around the time when, your imagination would literally run away with you and you wish that certain things in anime could happen, and that was one of mine. And I loved and I liked it. I really, 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 really liked it as a kid.
Good job. We're on the same page.
I get to revisit it a lot. So it's still very fond. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I have a Terriermon, so I have no qualms.
You.
I will
Anyway,
keep holding that over your head.
Anyways, what I was going to say is that depending on how our technology goes, a world like that, or at least a world similar to it, could technically speaking be possible. Technically speaking.
If the theory of parallel worlds actually
No.
existed.
It's not really a parallel world, though. It's a digital world. That's why I say it's more possible than most other series because it's a digital world.
True.
It's-
that
We
is
already
true.
have AR technology is already a thing in real world. So it could be possible in the far in the future, not now, of course, but it could, technically speaking, be possible.
Technically, it would be parallel because it is parallel to ours.
That is.
It is not
that is
on
so
the same
true.
plane. It is not on the same plane as ours, so therefore it is parallel.
The
Sort
only
of.
thing with that, is that I think that it's kind of, it's.
Excuse me.
Oh, jeez, you're fine.
Too much
But,
soda. Anyway.
If the only reason I don't think that I agree with Sammy that it'll be like it's parallel is because that the technology would have to be so advanced to where AI of some sort or data is responding to you and having a connection, an emotional connection to you, which I don't think is going to happen in the near future, especially in the time that Digimon kind of takes place.
Digimon took place in the early 2000s.
Fair enough, but but technically speaking, AI like that is already being developed.
This is true.
So
That is also true.
It is
And-
responsive AI.
and I will still say this: I still don't count as a parallel world because they do state this is a digital world. This is a world that could technically speaking exist, but,
Yes, but
not really.
But here's the thing. Genai said that it was parallel to their own. Genai did say it.
It may have been created, but now it runs equivalent to our own in its own way.
Fair enough. Anyways, on to favorite characters. Lamp, you can decide this one.
Character thinking which people and things. What was the guy's? What was the name of the? Hold on, Gabumon. There we go.
Oh yeah, of course you'd like Gabumon. Of course you would like Gabumon.
He seemed more measured than the rest
I
of them.
like Gabumon. Adorable.
Gabumon is the Sans of Digimon. You do realize this, don't you?
Gabumon is not the Sans of
No.
Digimon. What are you
Gabumon?
talking about?
Gabumon, like Joe's partner, Gabumon.
The one
No.
with the fur on his
Oh.
back.
I'm thinking of the other one, sorry.
Huh?
Yeah, he's the one with the fur on his back and the yellow belly.
No,
he was-
I was thinking of Gomamon. I'm sorry, I apologize.
No, like Gabumon was the reason I liked him is because he was the one that actually kept some sense when he did when he went into a situation. He had a bit of fear, but he was also cautious enough to say, "Hey, this could be bad. Maybe don't." And then eventually became the wolf. That's like, all right, I like you. You're cool now.
Fair enough.
Wait, what's
Huh?
Oh,
Caleb, go ahead.
You stuff.
Guys.
what?
Yes. Of course you do.
I
Who
love
doesn't?
Paimon so much. It's, just
He's
oh
little ears.
yes,
That's cute.
yes. Gosh, that's the
course
only
you do.
reason I like
The
him.
characters that we like right now is kind of hard.
He's so cute.
Fair enough.
I can think of a few
Well-
humans that I like, a few Digimon that I like. So
Fair enough. Yeah, but Sammy, your turn.
okay, so for humans, I like Tai, Izzy, and TK because I can say that only because I have their crests. So I'm just like my favorite boys. They are and shall always be. But my favorite Digimon. Let's see. That one's hard. I like Gabumon and Anjawomon.
Yeah, fair enough.
Those are my
Um,
favorite.
Oh, what I'll talk about it when we get to it. But one of my favorite scenes has to do with Angel Woman, and you probably will know what it is when I say it.
But yeah, no, okay. The reason I like Anja Woman is because she's unlike Anjumon, who's just like, my champion level is this, and I have to try and look bad. Yay! Anja Woman is ultimate, so it's like the woman doesn't have to go any higher, except in the movie, which we'll get to whenever we actually do too. And it's just like, you're looking at a boss ass bitch who's just like, yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough. For me, and this is actually going to kind of be funny because I'm not choosing the cute character for once. My favorite character is Joe. It has to be.
Right.
Yeah, my favorite character is definitely Joe, and that's because out of them all, he is the most sensible one. He is the one that actually has his head on his shoulders the entire time.
But he's also the most socially awkward and neurotic.
Fair enough, but I would say this: if Ty or Matt were not there, if they were incapable of being there, Joe is the one who'd end up taking the leadership role.
Yeah, that's true.
But at the same time, he was just like, I can't do this.
And
if it weren't for, his Digimon partner, he'd be almost, useless because he'd constantly get into anxiety attacks. No offense to anyone who has anxiety, but at the same time, I get it. Yeah. It's just, he would constantly panic.
Fair enough, but Joe has showed on many of occasion that he will put his life on the line to save his friends.
Ow.
That is something that I admire.
That's true.
In any character, that is something that I absolutely admire, is a character who will put their life on the line for their friends. Because you know what, that is a trait that I myself share. For my family, for especially my family, but for my friends too, to protect them, I will put my life on the line. Mm-hmm. That is how I personally am. So I do emphasize with Joe a lot more than any other character. That and Gomamon is just amazing. But me.
Yeah, he's the most relatable, I'd say.
Anyways, on to the world.
Oh yeah,
that's Lamp.
Do I do?
Yep, go ahead, Lamp.
I need to do thing.
That's your tidbit, dear.
That's the thing.
We can discuss it.
The world in this is in fact two worlds. This is the real world and digital world. The real and digital. They are side by side, with one aware of the other's existence, but the real world with to a lesser extent. It's like IMVU. Anyway. Sorry, Second Life, there we go.
Still just as bad.
Yep.
It was created thanks to the interwebs, and the Digimon are the data in said webs. This is what causes them to be called digital monsters, or Digimon.
With the puns.
It's marketing. It's like pocket monsters.
How do you not like on?
It's like Pokemon, pocket monsters. Anyway, it came to be through the wishes of children, and it came to exist through the wishes of children and separated into hemispheres. Each hemisphere is guarded by a harmonious one, that's new, a call to the four guardian spirits of Kyoto, or Chinese myth of the four animals. The watch over the digital world also makes sure that nothing passes the wall of fire. I get it. I get it.
I made the pun, and I still had a moment of, I can't believe I typed this.
Very funny. Funny stuff, guys. Very funny stuff.
However, when
firewall, if you will.
I get it.
If I was capable of barfing, I would have done it by now.
Don't do that.
So much cringe in this one episode.
But when this does happen, the Digidestineds are called from the real world. And the real world is set around a Japanese city that's like Tokyo, so the knockoff anime brand of Tokyo. But it may not be, for copyright reasons.
It's like over there. It's not exactly Tokyo's right there. The Japanese city that Digimon takes place in is over here. It's not Tokyo. We promise.
No,
Yeah.
they said it. They said the name of the city before. I just couldn't find it.
Okay, so knock off Tokyo, alright. Ordinary life happens and children's families reside. There are backstories for each child and what kind of challenge they could be going through with their family, like TK and Matt's parents getting a divorce, which a lot of them are very relatable, and I hit that got me. That really got me. Digimon can walk around the real world, but they'll have to disguise themselves for the people of the city so they don't see a threat.
That's not always
Wow.
true. That is not always necessarily true. So
Well, they mostly like hang out as like stuffed animals. They pretend they're stuffed animals, or they're wearing trench coats like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But
fair enough, but
Totally.
it depends on the series. It depends on the series because there are some that there are a few series where Digimon are kind of well known, specifically in
that's why
Digimon.
we're going with straight in this world, dude. Because in other worlds, they may be able to walk around. Not in this one.
The Digimon
but-
multiverse.
No, I gotta say, speaking of the whole conversion, the 1 minute of the real world is a day in the digital world. That has to be terrible. Like, the time scale is all kinds of bad at that point. It's like, you have... No.
It's like they spent almost all summer in the digital world, in their eyes. But they only spent like maybe a day
Maybe an hour.
human
Less.
time.
Less than a day.
Maybe less than a day in human time. And they're like, what the heck? What is this? We were gone for this many days. No, you were only gone like this many minutes. What?
But no, yeah, I guess that is the
Okay.
worlds.
Yeah, that's the Zawardo.
That is the worlds. Now we move on to logical angsty paths.
Oh my god.
Do we?
There's another
Can we
aspect.
just give it
There's
to
another
Matt?
aspect that we can actually talk about, though.
Can we just give it to Matt?
No.
Why?
We're not going to talk about Digivolution, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
we're gonna
fair
talk
enough,
about
fair
the hook of the series.
Caleb, you can take this one.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The evolution, or Digivolution, process was said to take a long time for the Digimon alone. They gather data, which in turn helps them to go to their next level. There are 6 levels of this process, in which the final is a little harder to reach. As collecting data that long is oh god. As collecting data that long is rare, few Digimon will ever reach their 6th evolution. The first is Fresh or Slime, which is just with.
It's okay. It's okay.
The first
Wait,
is
what's
Fresh
wrong?
or Slime, which is just a hatched Digimon, then in training, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, and then finally, Mega. It is easier to reach the Mega level if the Digimon is assisted by a human with the help of a Digivice, and sometimes a crest. But normally it is the connection between the 2 partners that assist this Digivolution. When a regular Digimon Oh god, I can't speak.
It's okay.
Oh my god! No! The shark has infected you! This is horrible!
Oh, I
Cleanse
proudly
it. You
did so.
must cleanse it!
We have Norton
When a regular-
installed. It's okay.
I apologize. I'm eating. If you hear crackling, I'm eating pretzels.
It's okay.
When a
Keep
regular
going.
Digimon digivolves, the form that was prior disappears or lost. Sadly, this means that Digivolution is the loss of those that are weaker for the sake of being stronger, which seems to be connected to power.
I enjoy Digivolution more than I enjoy the evolution in Pokemon. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, and
yes.
Pokemon completely ripped off Digimon when they did Mega Evolution. That's just what happened. Like,
Yeah.
That is. Yeah.
and we're not well, actually. Well, later on we can get into which came first, Digimon or Pokemon. But
I think I can
Pretty sure
figure that out
Pokemon came
right now.
first.
I'm pretty sure it's Digimon, but I might be wrong. I think it's Digimon.
Let me
Um,
tap the internet really quickly.
Yep.
Pardon.
I'll put a loading screen. I'll put like a weird little stall screen on
Pokemon came fast.
We will be back. We will be back after these
Pokemon
messages.
came first. That's what I thought.
The first Digimon product was the Digimon Virtual Pet, and as mentioned above, it has made its debut in Japan on June 26, 1997. The first Pokemon product to be released was Pokemon Red and Green for the Game Boy on February 27, 1996.
Fair enough. No, it is kind of interesting in that many fans of Pokemon say that that Digimon ripped them off. I disagree. I don't think that they're anywhere near the same. I would argue that Digimon has more plot than Pokemon has.
Yeah, I just think that comes from the fact that they're so similar, in just like on the outside of just external, like ooh, digital monsters, pocket monsters, humans, and monsters together. Looks like they may be ripping one another off, something like that. So I can see how that can easily be misconstrued.
Fair enough, but unlike with Digimon, Ash is not the only Tai is not the only character who gets character development. Unlike Ash, who's literally the only character in the entire series who gets character development. But that's apart from the point. In this series, all the characters get character development in one way or another. They actually make sure not to drop the ball on any character. That is something I highly enjoy about this series.
Right.
But anyways, on to logical instruments. I still say it goes to Matt.
No.
How does it not go to Matt?
I give it to Matt as well.
Okay, that's 2 votes. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Matt has a reason to be that way, though. His parents are going through... That's not logical, though.
How is it not? You just said that he had a reason. That makes it logical.
He had a reason, but at the same time, he's what, a teenager? No. He's like 12. He's 12 and his parents are going through a divorce. That's not angst. That's like... To me, that's not angst. That's borderline depression.
Yeah, I kind of got that impression from... Because Matt... And he had to watch it for his brother as well as himself, so really... You can't say it was angsty because it's more of a logical reason. If you're going to give it to angsty, I mean, there's plenty of other people, not even main characters in the show, that were just stupid angsty.
You mean Edamon?
Among other things, yes.
Edamon, Myotismon, pretty much any of the villains.
Here's the thing, Myotismon was too charismatic to be angsty.
Myotismon was... I'm sorry to be the one to make this joke. Myotismon is about as gay as Pegasus is.
But he is so fabulous.
I'm shutting down now.
This Millennium Puzzle is fabulous.
God, at some point we're gonna have to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! At some point. So, oh good lord.
I have no qualms with this, I still have all of my cards.
Dear God, no.
I love Pegasus though. I love Pegasus as a villain, but we're not talking about that right now.
I'm gonna steer the ship back on course. Let's get back to business.
I still will say Matt. Even with all that, I still say it's Matt because this is still the logical angsty pants, not illogical. There's a reason behind it.
Yeah, it's true.
And honestly, out of the main characters, there is... actually, that is not entirely true. Sora...
Thank you!
Kinda.
Yeah, Sora...
Kinda.
Here's the thing, though. Sora was going through one of those moments where her mom was it was like her mom completely ignored her. So, I'm saying it's more Sora because it's just her and her mom. Matt was like the thing is with Matt, and I'm not arguing that yes, there is some angst there, but that poor boy was going through hell. And this is people are gonna make the Sasuke reference. Sasuke decided to be an because my brother killed my family, therefore must go down, and I must look like the brooding bad boy. No, Matt was literally doing this so that he could protect himself and TK. He didn't want to be hurt again.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I would say that we could give it to both of them.
Yay, we're giving it to the power couple. Really?
Damn it! Sora was supposed to be with Ty.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The answer's still no, because every time
yes.
I see those two interact, it pisses me off. Because it doesn't work. Their dynamics are too much alike. Matt and Sora actually play off of each other very well. Ty and Sora, not so much.
Fair enough. Anyways, on to themes. Lamp, you can start this one off. Actually, Sammy, you start this one off.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
You're putting me right on the spot. Theme. What to put?
Natural selection?
Yeah, really?
It's still mine.
Holy man, really?
Cleansing of the Digimon.
You bastard!
I like that.
No! Shit. My train of thought completely wrecked. Holy shit, that was dark. Alright then.
Just flat out death?
No!
actually,
let's go with the obvious one. Good shall triumph over evil. I mean, it's always I know. It's always the darkness versus light story. It always shall be, and it's always, light shall conquer over darkness. This shall always work. Blah blah blah. The normal song and dance. But that's one of the ones that I see. There are others that I can't think off the top of my head now because Lamp officially crashed my train of thought.
Hold on.
Hey, Caleb, go ahead.
Themes. I mean, I got the one that Sammy got. Another one that I kind of got was, believe in yourself and your friends, and you will overcome anything. And
Sorry. I'm sorry.
believe it, Sasuke. But stuff like that. That's the vibe that I was getting, and of course, since it was aimed at, especially since it was on WWB Kids and and 4Kids and all that. Of course, that's gonna be the message, because that's what all of them are, and that's what I watched it. So all of them are just believe in yourself. That's what I got from it.
Kids. Oh, let me talk about
Blue
4
Popo.
Kids.
Let's not talk about 4Kids yet.
Why not?
Because we're not talking about Pokemon. We're still on Fox and stuff, so we can't touch that yet.
Wait, isn't Digimon 4Kids?
It was, wasn't it?
No.
I was gonna say, I could have swore I've seen
Hang on,
Digimon
I'm
on
checking.
4Kids before.
I swear to God, originally it was 4Kids.
Hang on,
Yeah,
I'm checking.
I don't know. That's a good question. It's been a long time since I watched this.
You guys seen any good movies lately?
Not really.
What are we, some kind of Suicide
Okay.
Squad?
Okay, I was wrong. Shit, you're right.
Yay!
Anyway.
Suicide Squad.
I'll get into 4Kids later, though.
Yes, that's
So-
fine.
Go ahead.
You're fine.
That's going to be a 3-hour-long episode.
Oh, it won't be that long.
I have so much to say about 4Kids. It's not even funny.
I'll get into 4Kids in a moment, but go ahead.
Anyway, moving on.
Caleb.
Yeah, it was themed still, yeah.
Yeah, but I just think, I don't know. When I first watched it, I was desensitized to that kind of stuff, because I was like, oh yeah, if I get my friends together and we believe in ourselves, we can accomplish anything. And so we tried to make, Digimon and Pokemon a thing, and once that failed miserably because, physics and the world and the real world, we were like, eh. And so, I mean, it's a good message, I guess, and the themes that I got, I'm glad with how everything is structured. And so it's easy. There are so many underlying themes in the show, because the world is so well structured in how it presents itself, on how it runs its two worlds together. It's really good in that sense. You can get many different themes from it, because like Lamp said, it's there's a lot of obvious ones, but there are also some really deeper ones that you have to search for. But that's one that stood out to me.
Fair enough. Oh, my turn. Or, yeah, no, sorry. Lamp, go.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm trying to avoid the cliche themes of, oh, friendship and teamwork and all, and like, oh, be persistent and you'll fight the evil. It's like, I really didn't take away much else besides that. There's not much. I mean, and that. Don't get me wrong. That's par for the course of this kind of show. I'm not holding it against them, but at the same time, it's something we've all seen before, and it's like I can't take away anything else but this. I mean, I'm sorry to say.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's really hard to avoid that kind of stuff with these kind of shows.
For me, I would say, and I'm going to go dark here, I would say Death and Reincarnation.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
That's true.
Yeah.
I didn't think
You are not wrong at all.
I would say Death and Reincarnation, just the idea that Digimon don't really die.
That's true.
At least, unless they die in the real world. God, Wizardmon!
You die in the real world, you die in the digital world.
Oh, Wizardmon. That will always
That
make me
still
cry.
hurt.
It hurts. It really, really, really hurts. It just
And they
fucking...
freaking like in 2, it's even worse because it's like, so guess what we're gonna do to make everybody who watched 1 feel? And I'm like, that's not fair.
Okay, so it must have been really sad for me, and my brain must have blocked it out. I do not remember that.
Well,
must
then,
be
You
messed
don't
up.
remember... You
I
don't
get to
remember
get these feels
Wizardmon
now.
dying?
No, and I have no idea why. I watched the whole first season. I do not remember that, and I just watched it
Alright.
recently.
I'm about to regret this because
It
I'm
was-
sending you the link. You can watch it later. It's gonna hurt.
It wasn't very wizard.
Oh, God.
It's
You
a very
had to
old.
ruin it. You had to ruin it, man.
It's a very old phrase.
Oh, God. Star Wars.
No, anyway.
Anyways, on to personal feelings. Sammy, you can start this one off.
Personal feelings have not changed. I still absolutely adore the series because I get to go back and revisit it every time I do RPs with a friend of mine. So I still love the dub. I'm slowly getting an appreciation for the sub. It's just it's taking a little more time to do.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I like both of them. I still like the series itself for what it is. So yay!
Fair enough. For me,
Cosplayer. I'll show you in a minute. Keep going.
anyways, for me, I'm gonna use this time to bring up 4Kids. I will say what 4Kids is in 5 words. Rice balls are jelly donuts.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
That encompasses the entirety of 4Kids. Is that rice balls are jelly donuts? Why
Oh
they
my
did
God.
that? Nobody.
Oh my God!
I told you I was gonna make people feel it. It hurts.
Oh my God! I just watched it while you guys were talking. Oh my God! My voice is cracking. I'm like almost crying. Oh my God!
But no,
It hurts, don't it? It hurts.
My heart. This picture isn't helping.
anyways,
Digimon died in this series, and it sucked. But Wizardmon
it was
the one
the
that hurt the
only one.
most.
He was the only
No,
one.
he was not. Pixie-mon died. No, Pixie-mon died. The
Remember, not really.
No, it still happened. Therefore, Wizardmon may have been the one who died, but the ones who gave up their lives for them while still in the digital world, they didn't know about. It still hurts them that their friends sacrificed their existence because their reincarnation. I don't even want to look yet. Their reincarnation probably didn't remember some of what happened, so they may have forgotten them. That hurts.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But no, that image.
My
No,
dad didn't die. He
but-
just was such a nice one.
Wow.
I continue.
Wow. Okay.
Can I continue?
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
No.
That's more relevant.
You're right. You're so
That's more
freaking
relevant.
right, and I hate it.
Anyways, those images that you just sent, Lamp, which you're probably gonna post somewhere on the screen,
Yep.
that shows just how terrible 4Kids is when it comes to dubs. There are very few 4Kids anime dubs that are actually good. Digimon, thankfully, is one of the few that actually is good, and actually was one of the few that was not really changed all that much.
They literally just
true.
added candy on top of the cigarette. That's literally all they did.
Yeah, we'll get into One Piece whenever we get to it. But no, just 4Kids, they are complete and utter.
Yuko is dead. Sorry, watching something else. Keep going.
It's okay.
But no, yeah, 4Kids are just completely utter. I do not like them. They are the anime equivalent of cancer.
Yeah.
But my
How dare you say that? You will like Blue Popo and you will like him forever. Blue Popo is your god.
Oh no.
I'm good.
Yes! Okay.
I like Mr. Popo.
Well, Lamp, you're not wrong.
Oh God, what did you say this time?
It's an actual dub, and it's like, thank you, 4Kids.
Official subs. Let's go. I
I
love
love
you,
you 4Kids.
4Kids. Oh God.
Anyway.
See, who's having the mental breakdown now?
Anyways. My first anime. Leomon's death will always be sad. I think it's just his lot in life, and it's incredibly sad that it is.
I agree. I hate that almost every Wizardmon, though, is going to end up getting hurt at some point.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what fucking series it's part of,
Except for
every
Frontier.
Wizardmon gets hurt.
Except for Frontier.
Except for Frontier, but at the same time, they still get hurt.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, Wizardmon and Leomon just they have a bad lot in life. We will get into Leomon whenever we get to Tamers because good lord. Huh?
I said I found something that made me smile.
Please
Keep going.
No,
I am.
please. We need a palate cleanser.
Okay, if you say so.
Anyways,
I feel like palate cleansers are really bad too, though. So it's not really
Anyways,
palate cleansers. Rubbing it
Caleb,
off.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That is actually the one thing that 4Kids did change in the series. Both Wizardmon and the orange, the orange, I think it was orange-based Digimon, they both drank in the series.
Yep.
And of course, kids said, no, we don't want that. And changed it to soda. Still funny, but it would have been a lot more funny with booze.
Yeah.
So, Sammy, about how drunk are you right now?
I'm actually not drunk. I'm not even buzzed. I've been very... I'm like only halfway through my bottle.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
You guys-
Anyways,
I'm
Caleb, go
actually
ahead with your
drunk.
personal feelings
About this show.
about
Yeah.
this show.
This beer is
I,
actually really good.
Let's get some really emotional music going here.
I got it. Don't worry. Imagine it's playing. Go ahead. No, I'll play it.
Well, friends, these are my personal feelings about Digimon,
Dun dun.
the series. Oh, what a series it was, and what a good season it was. Sure, it was confusing as hell at times, but that gave it its charm. And as we go forward, I began to think about how cute these Digimon are, and oh god.
I want it! Where can I get it? I want it so badly. God.
Back to my speech.
Yes.
I want
The
it.
feelings, the feelings that I have for Digimon are strong because they will always hold a special place in mine heart, since it was one of the first animes I ever watched.
Animu.
So I think that if you have not watched it, what the hell are you doing? You should have watched it by now. You like anime. I think that Digimon is one of those that if you watch any kind of anime, it's one of the base ones that you have to start with, and I think that falls under like Dragon Ball Z and Bleach and One Piece.
One Piece.
Yes. One piss.
One Piece.
Not peace. Not one piece. One piss.
We are watching the anime. We are watching One Piece.
Oh, I love to watch the anime with you, bro. Sometimes I sit down and I watch Bleach, and other times, I sit and watch One Piece.
We have to watch Dragon Ball and watch him scream and punch things.
Oh my god.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Bells. Anyway.
This is okay. This is the entire truth of the Digimon franchise.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Wow, nipples. Why does he have nipples?
Aww. Yeah, he does. That is kind of. I don't know. He kind of does.
It's not as bad as bad nipples.
Adorable.
We can at least say that.
Yeah, at least they were drawn in a sense that it makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll go with
I'll
something
give him
adorable
that.
then.
We interrupted something.
Anyways, I'm
Interrupted
sorry.
Something.
What else is
Continue, Caleb.
adorable? But yeah. I just think that it is. If you have not watched it, then please take time. If you have free time, watch it. It's well worth the watch.
Yeah.
Be prepared for there's some stuff that gets convoluted. If you don't like dubs, then yeah, of course, watch the sub. But I would prefer, as we stated before, to watch the dub. The dub is a lot better to me.
Wonderful.
Yes, it's a lot
wonderful.
better to me. It's one of those rare occasions where the dub is better. Like that happened with Baka and Test. The dub was better than the sub.
It
Same
happens
thing.
it happens with Dragon Ball Z. Every single iteration of it.
Yeah. But yeah, those are my feelings.
Yeah.
End
Oh, by
of
the way, if
emotional
you're
music.
wondering why we keep stopping and just laughing our asses off, is because we keep sending images to each other. This happens every time, by the way. Every single.
Speaking of.
I need a Hideyoshi picture.
Anyways, your personal feelings.
Trying to think. It's the thing. Like, I do enjoy. I remember watching a lot of different Digimons, as in different series of Digimon. So there's a few that stuck and a few that didn't. But what really didn't stand out was it didn't keep as much as other series I watched. And I was like, I would remember Yu Yu Hakusho more than I would Digimon, because I guess for me, while it was a good show with the graphics and like the ideas, it didn't have any real substance beyond go fight evil in this world with digital things. I don't know. It was cute. It was cool looking, but it didn't really have staying power for me. It's okay. It's a good show. Go watch it if you want to have a nice adventure in the digital world with whatever. But otherwise, it's kind of on the same level of Pokemon. It's like it happens so often. It's like I like it, but it doesn't stick.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's the way I felt with Code Lyoko. That's the exact way I felt with Code Lyoko.
But I like Code Lyoko.
Same
It
here.
doesn't have the staying power though. Like it doesn't resonate with me for some reason.
Really?
Fair enough.
I thought it aged rather well.
No. The thing with Code Lyoko, it is still good. It comparing it to other anime of today, it can still hold its own. That is the mark of a good series.
Right.
Anyways, on to favorite moments, and I get this one first.
Oh,
I
shit.
finally, I have two. I have two favorite moments.
Fuck.
The first one is the cat fight between Angie Woman and Devi and Devi Woman.
Yeah.
Because yes, it was so good. It was so good. They did it twice.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just oh god. What I forget what my other one was. Oh shit. What was my other one? I can no longer remember what my other one was. Well, okay, yeah, that's right. My other favorite moment is more of a favorite idea, and that is that Mayoda's one legitimately killed people and sucked their blood.
Yeah.
And that was not taken out of the
Sorry, that's like a... It happened.
But no, just Mayoda-Swan legitimately takes women and sucks their blood and kills them.
Yeah, he kind of does.
And they keep that in the series.
Well, okay, in the dub, he did not kill them. He gave them anemia. However, in the sub, oh yeah, they were dead.
I still say they're dead I still say they're dead.
They just said extreme anemia.
Yeah, extreme anemia.
I'm just telling you what they said.
I know.
Words.
I know. It's just kind of funny sounding.
I know.
Yeah.
People trying to literally go, they're not dead. They're just sick. And we're like, we know.
They're
what's
dead.
going on, you bitches. We're not stupid.
They're dead. Oh yeah, and then just another favorite, another favorite part of the anime for me was the whole entire arc of the 8th child. I just thought it was interesting. That's just me personally speaking. Okay, ship it. I ship it. I ship it hard.
Everyone ships it. Who doesn't ship it?
Fair enough.
For those wondering what we're talking about, the favorite ship of everybody for season 1 was Wizardmon and Gachapon.
If it's not Kari and TK.
Kari and TK isn't obvious, but at the same time, I still think they're more friends than a ship.
I disagree, but...
You can disagree all you want to. That's still my freaking opinion.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. How about we talk about... just to kind of extend it even more... Oh, wait, no, wait. We haven't even done favorite moments yet. Go, Lamp.
The sad part is I don't remember any specifically, because again, the show didn't stick well. It was overall great to watch, but I do not for life remember what any moments were, so I will pass to this one.
Fair enough. Go, Caleb.
I'm kind of with that. Not a lot of really moments stuck out, even though I talked about how good it was. One thing, I only had one thing, and that was just when they were taking a bath together, and oh god, this is how I know I'm on the decline of.
It's yeah, keep going.
Fair enough. Actually, I do have one more moment.
Oh my god, no, the limit is 2.
I have just one more.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, go. I'll say it later. I'll say it afterwards.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's see. First favorite moment has to be the scenes with Edamon when he's actually trying to carry a tune. They're cringy, but at the same time, you can't help but laugh at him going, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're a fun idiot, but you're an idiot.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those people who actually does legitimately cringe because my ear is tuned to music. So as soon as he starts singing, I will legitimately cringe and go, "Okay, make it stop. You're funny, but make it stop."
Fair enough.
And my second one would be only time Wizardmon is sassing Devimon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Wizardmon's sass with certain characters is phenomenal. Wizardmon is one of my favorites. That's why my OC has him, but at the same time, I don't care.
Fair enough.
I love Wizardmon. I hate to death.
But anyways, what I was going to say is another potential favorite moment for me is probably the entirety of the episode where Agumon becomes Black Skull Greymon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was an incredible moment of stupidity for Tai.
No. He was so busy trying to... He was trying to... okay, logically, he thought he was doing the right thing. But at the same time, afterwards, he realized, okay, that was stupid. He learned his lesson.
Fair enough. But for me, I would actually say that Tai is probably my least favorite character, simply because...
How
You're my least favorite character.
I don't like Tai. Either that or it's Kari. I don't like either of them.
You don't like the... Wow.
Well, I will say, in kind of agreement to that, Tai was the useful role as the lead, quote-unquote, team leader, which is fine.
Fair enough.
But then, aside from that, yeah, that was all he was to me. He was a team leader. And his sister was just his sister. I didn't see as much character in them as the rest of them. I'm sorry to say, I didn't. They were just the roles. They weren't characters.
There's a really Hideyoshi. Really, Hideyoshi.
Thank you.
Really,
So
Thank you.
It never ended.
We needed the palate cleanser.
There's a reason why Kari is seen as the Mary Sue of the entire series. She kind of is.
Yeah, this is why I'm grateful I actually get to play her and make her more human.
Fair enough. She kind of is. I love Izzy. If it weren't Joe being my favorite character, it'd be Izzy.
Izzy is one of my favorites. Don't get me wrong. Izzy is like, that's why he's in my top 3 boys. It's just.
But no, I will say this. I will say this. At least Tai is not as stupid as literally every other leader character of the series.
You mean like, okay, spoilers for 2. We're talking about like Davis and stuff like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I want to take that boy and literally slam his head into a rock. I'm okay. We'll get into that when we start talking about 2. But God, I have a grievance against that character. My grievance for that character.
Davis is the start of a long tradition of just making idiot.
At least in Tamers, he has a little bit of sense. But 2 is the point where I literally had to go, what were you thinking?
Let's see here. So Davis is stupid. Tamers at least has a little bit of sense. Frontier actually is probably one of the more sensible ones.
Thank you.
Data Squad.
Don't care about.
He's a moron. And literally everyone after every single one after that is kind of just cookie cutter. Anyways, yeah. But how would we talk about our most hated characters? I already did, so you can go ahead, Sammy.
You actually wait. Tai is one of your. I thought you said you hated Mimi.
Fair enough. But I'm not gonna get into Mimi because I've already gone into Mimi. She's legitimately just like every other every other American character. So I'm not even gonna bother going into Mimi because she's boring. She is Mimi. The biggest problem with Mimi is that she is boring. And that's
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sammy.
Least favorite character. That one's hard. If we're going out of the main group, I'd have to say it's Sora. I mean, okay. Another character that I have, like, again, I'm bringing up ERP because that's mainly the thing that makes me sit through these episodes time and time again because I don't remember details. But Sora becomes extremely annoying to me at the very beginning of the series.
Motherly?
No. I like the motherly aspect, but then they ramp it up all the way to 11, and I'm just like, okay, that's too far. Bring it back a bit.
Yeah, and they kind of... Sorry.
It's fine. I get that I get that she's supposed to be like the voice of reason, but they literally turned her to the not the antithesis. Yay! What's the word I'm looking for? Personification of it, and it's annoying to me.
Fair enough. And not only that, I'm just gonna bring up the fact that one, Joe plays the voice of reason character a lot better than Sora does, and two,
That's because Joe's the straight man.
Fair enough.
Yep.
And two, Sora's because you know how all the characters seem to have some sort of problem when they are trying to get the crests, and Sora's happens to be her problems with her mother, and that she feels inadequate. Why? Literally, at no point in the series before that did they ever show her feeling that way. It would have made more sense if they showed it. I mean, again, it does make sense since they only ever ordered up to Devimon originally. But after that, after they got more, they kind of shoehorned in her plot.
That is true.
But anyways, Caleb, ahead.
Stop eating the pretzels.
Oh,
Man, it's delicious.
I'd like.
Go ahead, Caleb. Sorry.
I'd like just Mimi's hat.
Fair enough.
Just Mimi's hat?
It fills me with a.
So Mimi's hat is your least favorite
That's
character.
her hat. Yes, Mimi
Makes
is my
sense.
least favorite character.
Go ahead. You can complain about her.
Everything. Oh, I was gonna complain whether you allowed me to or not. So everything about it, like you said, she's just the Mary Sue of the Digimon universe.
That's Kari.
That's
To me,
Kari.
she just.
That's
So,
Kari.
excuse me,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but to me, she serves the only
whines way
reason,
too much.
the literal only reason that I put up with her is just because of her Digimon. That's it. That's the
Yeah,
only.
that's pretty awesome.
That is the only reason.
More images. Oh
Oh,
god.
thank you.
It's coming through.
Thank you.
No, Mimi is the American character.
Yeah.
No, because no, obviously she's from Spain, as told by the cowboy hat and cowboy attire. She's from Venezuela.
But no, I just like I that's why I didn't bother going into her, is because if you know me from this podcast, I hate that kind of character. So,
But she's not blue-eyed.
Yeah, fair
She
enough.
actually does not have, blue eyes and your other trope. I'm not saying it because she's actually a child in this, so don't do it.
Fair enough. Well, okay, it's anime. Just because it's a child does not mean that she doesn't have them.
Don't, no, let's not, please, because that will actually piss me off.
Fair
However,
However.
Sammy.
in the chat, boys.
Thank you for this, Sammy. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you so much for this.
Oh
It's
god, what
not.
did you do?
It's
This
not
makes me so
sending.
happy.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. I am happy now.
I found some
Anyways,
really horrible ones, and I didn't want to send them.
but no, that is fair. Like, she's not blue-eyed or having blonde hair or having the thing that Sam doesn't want me to mention. But apart from that, she still acts like that Americanized character.
She
If you
acts
know
like
what
a
I mean.
tourist.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's it exactly. She acts like a tourist in her own country.
She acts like she
It's
wants
so
to be
irritating.
very American.
Yeah, that. Lamplight, go ahead.
Okay, least favorite?
Yep.
Oh goodness. I really don't have a least favorite because again, okay. Wait. Hold on. If I had to pick a favorite, despite how bad this might sound, the one I remember not liking at the time was TK.
Aww.
Yeah, fair
Not-
enough.
Not for malicious reasons. It was actually because he didn't seem very helpful to the story.
Okay,
Oh no, he
that's-
isn't. Not even in O2. He still sucks in O2.
No, he
As a
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Does not.
Like As a character, he is perfectly fine, but as a role that he played, he did nothing. And it's like, okay, you're adorable and everything, but that doesn't last long.
Yeah, I'm not personally a fan of child characters in this series. Like, not just in this series, but in anime in general. I'm just not a gigantic fan of child characters. They
And yet you like Shippo. Hi, you just proved yourself dumb.
Yeah, actually, how old is Shippo? Remember, he is a demon.
Shippo is a child. Shippo is
Shippo's
legitimate.
a demon.
He may be a demon, but in demon years, he is a child.
Yes, he is.
I feel that
Fair
demon
enough.
is different than the human child. Those
It's
rules
still
are
a
kinda
child.
That's what I
But
was
he's
saying.
still a child.
Technically speaking, he could be 100 years old. Yes, he's still a child, but he wouldn't have the intellect of a child.
He still acts like one.
Yeah.
Therefore, he is a technical child character.
Fair enough. Shippo is a
Child.
child,
Yeah,
but
he's a
he's
child.
also an exception to the annoying character rule. But no, for me personally speaking, most of the time, child characters are annoying.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, on to final thoughts. Sammy, go ahead.
Final thoughts have not changed. Final thoughts are it's a good series. Give it a go if you want to, or if you're nostalgic like me. Oh dear. What the hell?
So many images.
Why? Sorry.
Oh God. Oh
Wait, what?
God.
Sorry, as a
I feel left
costumer, I'm
out.
literally going, that looks really bad. Anyway.
Yeah.
My final thoughts are it's still a good series. I still adore it. If you want to give it a shot, do it.
Oh dear God.
Watch the dub and the sub. Kind of didn't see that. Watch the dub and
Yeah,
the sub.
childhood revenge.
Make sure that you watch each with a grain of salt because it is set like during early 1990s era.
And it has that,
And it has that
tropes.
flavor to it. It has that flavor to it, but at the same time, it's still a good series. So I'd give it a go.
It has the trope of being a bad 2000 series, but still incredibly funny. For me, I would. Okay, enough with the Hideyoshi.
No,
you never have
it'll
too much
never be
Hideyoshi.
enough.
Anyways, I agree with Sammy in that I recommend this series to anybody who wants just a very comedic and silly. I hate you all. I hate you all. Fuck you all.
That's actually really adorable. I love it.
Oh, I hate you all. I
Keep going. Keep going.
I love it.
Oh yeah, he just stopped. He didn't even like just like say it. He just stopped.
I hate you all. Anyways, I recommend this series for anybody who wants to just have a romp through a 2000s cartoon, because that's essentially that is what it is. It is a 2000s cartoon, but at least it's actually a good one, and a romp. Shut up.
Right.
Anyways, it's still. I would argue that it does still hold up today, though. And to anime today, I would say that it still holds up. Anyways, go ahead, Caleb.
Before I talk about that, I would like to finish my phrase that I had earlier because I left it on a bad note. When we were talking about our favorite moments, I said that they were all in the bath. What I was getting to was that that it was just funny because Tentamon was also in the water and they weren't all being electrically shocked and cried. So that was really funny.
Fair enough.
Here's the thing, though. Tentamon would probably be able to help not make the current bad. I don't know. I'm trying to pull shit out my ass. It's not working.
Fair enough. Oh, sorry. Another favorite moment for the series is that one more, because it's actually hilarious.
You have reached your limit. Oh god, the beer got warm real fast.
It is the entirety of the episode where giant chicken.
Oh, that bull.
Yes.
That was
And
amazing.
it's based off of the cockatrice too.
It's still a giant chicken, and it's amazing. I love it.
There's
I'll
so
give you
much,
that.
so much
That
nope.
was worth it. That was worth it.
Anyways,
Fine.
Caleb, you still have your final thoughts. Go ahead.
Can I get some more emotional music? But like,
Yes.
like totally. I want like unfitting music, please.
Sure. No. Give me a second, and okay, go.
Well, my final impressions are that, well, maybe if you are a fan of digital monsters and pocket monsters, well, put that Pokemon down and take a look at Digimon. It's well worth a watch. There's some avant-garde stuff that happens, but you learn to get used to it. If I would like to give this a rating of animes, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. I'd give it a 4 out of 5, and it really does still hold up today. But yes, it is a good anime to check out if you haven't already. Those are my
Though
final
it
thoughts.
still has incredibly bad puns.
Extremely.
You
extremely
have
bad
no
fun.
right to talk.
Hey, I'm not the pun maker here. You can blame Lamplight.
I don't
None of us
even
really are, to
try.
be honest.
Yeah.
I take it. I don't think any of us have any room to talk. I think if anybody saw our chat, they would be utterly disgusted.
I don't think they'd be disgusted. I think they'd be surprised that this. Well, I don't think they'd be surprised that it's 3 dudes and a chick.
As a perk,
Yeah.
the backup software I've been using to record audio is recording the screen.
Oh shit!
Oh, jeez.
So at any time, I can show that.
Don't.
Kind of weird taken down so fast. We will get flagged.
Really get flagged so fast.
Just showing one picture of Hideyoshi will get you flagged.
Yep.
Oh, some of the stuff that we have will get us in a lot of trouble.
It's okay. It's okay.
So I still say, technically speaking, Hideyoshi is high school age.
He is high school age.
He doesn't look like he's high school age, but he is high school age.
I will never accept the fact that Hideyoshi is a he. I will never accept that fact.
You'll never
I was
accept the
confused.
fact that Hideyoshi
I was
is a
confused
he.
when I watched him. Yes.
He is not a he, he's an it.
That's a he.
Yeah. He transcends the term. Now he is his own gender.
Yeah.
He has his own bathroom and stuff. I forget.
Yeah, he doesn't even count anymore. It doesn't even count anymore.
I'm not even gonna bring up that because it just reminds me of Tumblr, and I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, let's
Just-
not.
Tumblr do? What did Tumblr do?
Everything.
Tumblr was just being itself.
Enough
Thank
with
you.
the Hideyoshi!
Never enough. Okay, final thoughts. Again, it's a good show to watch. Don't expect too heavy of a story, rather, it's just kind of them having fun with the idea of digital world, humans, and evolution, and whatever. So, go watch that to have some fun with it. Just don't have high hopes, but it's still good for what it was. Because I remember, like, for what it was at the time, it was a big step forward. Now it's just like, alright.
Don't expect much plot.
No, but it is a good, at least, like, watch, enjoy, and understand that watch it from the perspective of a 90s kid, and then you'll get more out of it.
Yeah, fair enough. God, if at some point we're just gonna have to show our chat log and just show how much Yoshi's in here.
No, because a lot of this is not safe for work.
Yep. Yeah.
It's called blurring it out.
Yeah,
No, that's too much. That's too much work. Too much
That's
work.
gonna do so much.
Anyways, that's
Sammy,
Yeah.
someone
Anyways, that is
No, hold on,
the
Sammy, and wait, did Sammy and did Caleb go?
yes.
Yeah, we
That's
went.
it. Okay, I'm making sure.
All right, that is all of Digimon talks that we're gonna do for now. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for
guys,
watching.
we
We
have
have been
problems.
Desu.
Wait,
That-
hold up.
Wait, we have
What problem?
problems.
Yeah,
What
guys, we have a
problem?
problem.
What problem?
We have a huge issue with. We have a really huge issue that only more Hideyoshi picks can solve.
We'll do it after. We'll do it after we sign off.
This has been Desu. This has been Desu. There we go.
Desu.
Desu.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh god, this
Too much
this
Desu,
podcast-
everybody.
Bye.